Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Alright, it is day one of the track day. Just got done with the riders meeting. I'll be doing novice group first, obviously, because I'm a noob. And yeah, I might need, but it might be a shit show because day one, everyone's fresh. It's a little cold. There's not going to be any class or instructors, so fast group and novice group is going to have, well, just kind of do your own thing is what they basically said. And there's going to be ride controllers to tow people around, so just got to get to know the track and try not to crash. So here we go, first track day for the year, first time out on this track, first time in 14 years that I'm back on the track in this clip. This is the first time out, 9:20 in the morning or 9:40 for the novice group to come out. And I want to preface this by saying, first of all, I understand how absurdly slow I am going. It's my first time back out on the track, it's my first time on this bike, it's my first time on this track. Fresh tires, so I am going obscenely slow and very much cautious for this first session, essentially. Not even just this first lap, but the first session. I know first lap, take it easy, let the tires warm up. We don't have warmers, but I do understand I'm going really slow. Watching this now after having done my second track day at the Ridge, like I didn't, I knew I was going slow, but watching the clips back, it's kind of crazy to see exactly how slow I was going around these corners, where now I'm going in a tad bit faster. I'm not that much faster, but I am just a little bit faster. So I just want to preface that by saying, yes, I am going hella slow. Probably 3, maybe 4 minutes around the track in this clip for the first lap. Also, like I said, I have not been to this track, so I'm still getting the lay of the land. What the track looks and feels like. I watched, videos and clips on YouTube from like Moto, who I met at this track on the second track day, which I'll talk about in the later episodes. But it's, even watching people's, fast laps and videos, you don't really understand or grasp like what these tracks really look like or feel like until you get there, because in your head you watch videos and you kind of, okay, I see there's a straight, there's some turn. It's different in person. It is very much different in person. You can't really grasp how fast, the speed that people are going and the speed that you're going to be going at until you actually get there. So yeah, first lap, hella slow. I'm gonna save you guys some time so you don't have to watch the whole 20-minute clip. Plus, this session gets cut off sooner than later because someone does crash. They red flag the course, and then they, guess the crash was bad enough where they just didn't let people back onto the track. I'm gonna record with the camera still on the helmet. So, just got the first 2 sessions down. First session, someone crashed. So I was out in about 2 minutes. Second session's a little better, and just trying to get a sense of the track. Still don't know my lines. I still don't know. Still trying to figure out braking points, turning points, and things like that, because there's not really a coach to kind of show you around and stuff. So otherwise,
tires are getting cooked pretty good. Horses, SPV4s. They're getting some good action, so get the chicken strips out.
Alright, let's hit off this next session. I think it's either the third or the fourth session. But definitely you can see I'm a little bit more confident in my speed. In this corner, particularly there's turn 2, without the chicane, I'm still a little weary of when to brake and how fast to go. But I'm definitely getting a little better. I was able to drag me at this corner. And see, I'm carrying a little bit more speed. I'm still not great at hitting those apexes. But this one I'm able to carry a little bit of speed. I got my knee down on this turn, maybe not that particular clip, but I'm definitely, feeling more confident, as the sessions wore on. At this corner, the carousel, I was still confused as to how fast I need to go and where's my tip in. Obviously the apex is over there. But yeah, I was still playing around with this corner because I still didn't know exactly how to take it. A little RC 390 passes me, which is fine. I kind of try to look at his line and maybe follow it, but at the same time not. But he looks like he has a good line. He's hitting those apexes, so I continue to follow him. This is a nice little fast sweeper right up to that hill. And watching other people's videos, they keep it pinned all the way till about this apex. Start slowing down here. I slow down a little too much, or a lot, just because I'm cautious. I got my left knee down here. That's the corner I got my left knee down to first, and then speed up to here. I don't think I changed gears. Come down, get my knee down on this corner. That's the first corner that I got my right knee down. With coming down to the ridge, which is what they call this section, still a little weary, slowing down way down, even before the brake markers, the reference points, just because I'm still a little nervous. Again, day one. Coming down, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the corner is the ridge, or the track is the ridge. Again, not sure where my apexes are, but I know that's an apex, so I hit that. And then I try to make it around and pin it the best I could. So this one was decent. I don't know, still probably 2.5, 3 minutes for this. I didn't really try to calculate how fast I was going.
Just did 4 sessions. Fourth, one after lunch. Did the one after lunch session. I think there's going to be 1 more, 2 more after this. So far, it's been amazing. Still shaking the cobwebs off from my years 10 plus of not being on the track. Got the right knee down, just trying to get the left down, but it's all a learning process, and I'm just here to learn as much as I can without getting too overzealous. Hit a top speed of 130 on the straight, which was fast. Pretty fast. I don't know. If you ask me, there's a lot of people go, well, that's not that fast. But on the R6, at least, overall it's been pretty good. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna do 1 more session. There should be 2 more, but I think I'm just gonna do 1 more because I forgot how much of a workout this is, and I am exhausted. My body is aching. My legs, my knees are shaking. My shoulders are okay. I've been trying not to hang off and use my upper body to hold on, but it's hard not to, especially if you've been off for so long. You have all these things that you're trying to do that you learn, and to put it all together all at the same time, you can't just think about it and, I got to do this, got to do that, So it's one thing at a time there. You gotta get with. So otherwise, yeah, 1 more. Here we go.
Alright, so I'm not going to bore you with any more of my slow footage of me going on a track. I'm a fast bike, slow guy on a fast bike. Anyway, yes, I know I could have passed that guy. I just didn't have the confidence yet. Passing was still really kind of a scary thing for me, the idea to pass. You see that little 390 just whiz past us. And obviously this guy is just about as new as I am. But you know, again, I could have taken him here, but I was being overly cautious. Coming up here, you see a dude slightly get a little closer to the pass. I mean, he was making a good pass. It's just that the other guy was trying to make that apex when he didn't really need to, getting close. But it is the passer's responsibility to make sure they don't make impact. So if they would have collided, I honestly don't know whose fault it would have been. Coming up here, yeah, see, I'm just going slow because there's people in front of me, so I wasn't comfortable moving fast, because again, I wasn't comfortable passing at this stage, since it's my first track day back after 14 years. You see this dude, I think, like, with the taped tail lights, super new, which is great. I'm glad for him for getting out there, but he's all over the place. It's kind of a shit show. And I'll show you in the next few clips here. I passed him on the inside just like the other guy. That was like, I think, one of my few passes for the day. We're just dudes just going really slow. All right, there's one. I passed the 390. Woo! No big deal. I'm on a 600. I better be passing him, right? So anyway, I'm just gonna show you what kind of a cluster it gets on Novice group. On this day, I got passed by that dude, which was fine, and then this dude kind of nearly clips me. Definitely scared the shit out of me right there. Was that a good pass? I don't know. He didn't need to get in front of me. He had all the room, and then this dude comes right to my next. Like, at this point, I'm like, there's motherfuckers everywhere, and it's kind of a shit show. I'm glad neither of them hit me because they both got really close. And this is Novice group. Like, ideally you'd want a buffer of 6 feet for intermediate, and they say Novice group is 10 feet, or even no passing on, you know, Novice group. So obviously this is just the first day for the year, and it's a cluster, and everyone's all over the place. So everyone's just shaking the cobwebs. I'm just glad I didn't dump it, and yeah.
Track day is done. Well, there's one more session, but we'll call it a day. I'm tired. I'm old and I'm tired. I'm fat. But overall, it was a great experience with OPRT. It's my first day. They bumped this day. This was a last-minute track day that they organized. OPRT did, and so Novice group usually have like classroom sessions and or not. When they had this out, it was no classroom sessions, just straight sessions, which was fine for the first day. Just get the, you know, the heebie-jeebies out of the system and just get out on the track. But would have been nice to have. They had control riders out there, but as a track rider, I think it's your responsibility to like get in touch with a control rider, be like, hey, I think I need a little help. I'm new, whatever. It's your responsibility. I didn't bother. Maybe it's my pride. Maybe I just didn't want to bother. I just want to kind of follow the fast guys and learn on my own. And that's kind of what I did. I got both knees down. Not that that's the goal, but it's kind of one of those things when you go to the track. It's like a rite of passage to, you know, get your knee down. So got both down. The first one was my right, and the last turn before the chicane. Yeah, last turn before the downhill chicane. Before it comes straight, and then finally my left on one of the turns past the fast straight. Because that fast straight, it's just a bunch of lefts. It's a bunch of lefts. It's a left, a right, and a long left. And like I was getting dusted at that long left because I was taking it easy, and I just didn't know like what the limits of the bike and my grip were on that fast. Like 3 left turns, we were basically just pinning it all throughout, just apexing and apexing. So I got it, one of those, and then I got a couple other left turns in finally. So it was a good day all in all. The tires that I used were the Pirelli Diablo Supercorsa SPV4 track day specific tire, well, track day street tire. They held up great. I did 33 in the front and 30 in the rear as recommended by Pirelli. I almost said Dunlop, because I was gonna get Q5s, not the S, but the Q5, but the dealership didn't have it. So I ran the Pirelli Supercorsa V4, and they held up great. I'll show you the rear tire. You can tell me whether or not it's wearing well or not so great, because I couldn't tell you. But it looks like I'm not afraid to that bike. So, all in all, a great day. Fast guys are super fast. There's a bunch of like Pro-Am racers here. So the B group was super fast, and I think the people that didn't get into B group or in A group or novice group. So there was a bunch of fast people in novice group, and I'll show you some clips, or you've seen clips of some sketchy moments of people, you know, kind of passing on the inside and outside or in between bikes like me. I was on the inside, the other guy was on the outside, and this dude just went right down the middle, and I was like, well, there it is. And I think I might have caught a crash. Maybe, I don't think, no, I didn't catch it. I caught it, he was already down when we caught it. So all in all, a great day. The R6 held up well. It was having issues with the shifting. I'll talk to Riley, the original owner, but otherwise, OPRT, Optimum Performance Range Day? No, Track Days? OPRT, Optimum Performance Riding Track Days, something like that. Anyways, they held a great track day. There was food, there was porta potties, there's bathrooms, actual bathrooms, so all in all solid. Did I wish there was more like communication with control riders to kind of tow you and stuff like that? Sure, but I think that also just comes down to personal responsibility and going after the control riders yourself and like, hey, look, I need some help. Can you know, show me around? But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.